So go ahead, Joe. Freak out.
Yes!
You're coming to France?
Let's go! Let's go!
And that's Joey's freak out.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm thinking that we both go, because you go to the private school, right? So I'm thinking both of us go to a private school together, and you just happen to be focused on more like, you know, that medical field and like that kind of train, and she's more into like becoming a teacher and doing that, but you're both very smart and you're good friends. Okay? Does that sound good? So basically, you guys are having a video chat. What we don't know is why. So today is going to be all about framing. We now know who we are to each other. We know a lot about our characters and their point of view. So now that we know that, we're going to figure out the why together through a framing. So either one of you will start out the scene. I'm going to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 it. And after the 1, either one of you will start with an initiation that lets us know the why of why the two of you are talking together right now over video chat. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. Here we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action.
I just lost it.
And freeze. We'll start over. I got you guys. So, think about your characters. How did they sit? How did they act? Do you remember? Katie, tell me about your character a little bit.
She really loves the art and creating different types of art, and she wants to be a teacher because she loves to give back to the community and help like younger kids.
Okay. And what about you, Emma?
She's like super sheltered, and she's pretty like she gets stressed a lot about like different stuff like school and stuff, and she's like very focused on her future. She's not 100% sure what she wants to do.
Okay. So now we know these two know each other. We know they're friends. So we got stuck how? What got us stuck? Let's talk about it.
I had one and then I lost it.
Okay. So connect then to Emma. Look at the screen and connect to Emma. And wait a second. Like the 3, 2, 1 action, that's sort of like the scene's beginning. And then what happens is if we think we had an idea and it gets lost, then we start panicking in our mind. Right? Is that what started to happen? It was like, oh, where is it? What was my idea? Ah! Is that right, Katie? So instead, when that happens to you, because it will happen, and it'll happen on stage too, take a breath. Take a deep breath, stay connected to your character, and trust that either it will come to you or your partner will notice it and have your back. One of the two. Okay? What about you, Emma?
I was like trying to think of something, but like everything I was thinking of just like wouldn't apply. So I think part of it is that usually I base my character off how the scene is going, and now I have to base the scene off my character.
Yes. Yes. It's totally reversed in that way. So what's something you were going to say that wouldn't make sense, for example?
Well, I was going to say something about a boy because that's just like what girls talk about, but I feel like my character is more interested in school than boys, and like that's just not something she would want to talk to a friend about.
Okay. So what would she want to talk about? Get into her mind again.
Like school or Corona or like what her parents are making her do.
Good. So go into the third one.
Like maybe they're like making her like do a new sport or something.
Yeah. Complain to your friend about your parents. Start there. Okay. We're going to start. Get into character. Become them. Think about their voice, their attitude, their actions. In 3, 2, look at each other. Connect with each other. 1, action.
I can't believe it. My parents are forcing me to start soccer again.
Wait, why would they force you into doing soccer?
Because they think it improves my chances of getting into Harvard. But it's just ridiculous. Like, I really didn't like it the first time I tried it.
Is it for like college credits and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I do most of the things I do. But like, this is different. Soccer is a big commitment.
Yeah, maybe you could help me volunteer at our old elementary school because that can get really good like volunteer credits and like community service.
They don't really want me to volunteer. I've already spent like a lot of time volunteering. They just want me to do soccer, which is so stupid. Volunteering sounds so fun.
Yeah. You could also try like the fine arts because like a
Okay,
lot of
good,
different
good.
colleges look for that.
So I'll pause there for a second. So what I want you to do here, Katie, is I want you to really listen. So right now you're trying to turn her over to the things you like, right? So you can just be somebody who really likes the arts and likes like serving and stuff, and you already talked about the serving part. That's awesome. And you don't have to talk about it yet. It will probably come up organically. But even if it doesn't, your job is to play an artist. That's where we got to last week. So don't worry so much about talking about that part, because really what she needs is she's just said that her parents are forcing her to do this thing. So if your friend tells you, yeah, my parents are forcing me to do this, there's nothing I can do about it, what's your response? How do you help them?
Oh, I'm really sorry. Or like,
Yeah, and you say sorry, you agree with them, like it's not fair, you know, and then probably at some point it will shift into a new part of the conversation. So let's take it back to Emma just going like, they're forcing me to play soccer. Okay?
okay.
And get into that artist mode. I mean, you should be sitting like an artist, thinking like an artist. That's right. Because as an artist, it would suck to play soccer too.
This is so ridiculous. My parents are forcing me to play soccer again.
Yeah, that really sucks. How many times have you done it before?
Like 4. And every single game, I screw up and I do something bad. And I know I'm never going to get scouted by a college.
Yeah, that really sucks. What do you like? What can like, or maybe I could join soccer and hang out with you too, so it's like more bearable or something.
That would be fun, but it wouldn't really help me improve. I think the main issue is just that I'm not good at soccer.
Yeah, well, I'm into art, and so I don't really do any sports. So maybe me like being really bad at soccer could really help you look better to like a scout or like your parents or something.
I don't want you to have to like sacrifice your own happiness.
Well, I mean, I have a lot of free time. Like a lot of like my art type of stuff are like in school or like just for like a couple hours after school. So I could definitely try to fit it in my schedule.
Yeah, but like, don't you also need a sport or something? Is art gonna help you get into like a good college?
Yeah, the college that I want to go to really looks for different fine arts as a really good extracurricular. So that's kind of what I've been focusing on.
I guess that makes sense. But I still don't feel right about like you deliberately sacrificing your soccer game skills in order to help me.
I mean, it doesn't really make a difference to me. Like as long as I'm helping you, like you're like one of my best friends, so obviously I'm gonna like help you.
Soak that in. Say yes to that.
Thank you. Hopefully it'll help.
Yeah, I hope it will too. And then we can kind of, and so then maybe when your parents see that you don't really like it or something, then maybe you can like get off or join like an art or something.
Scene. Hey. Okay. How'd that feel?
Good. More natural.
More natural, right? So Katie, what changed for you?
I think after I kind of stopped like the surface level things that I knew about my character and started to like go deeper into like what she would do, then it kind of flowed more naturally with like my brain.
That's right. So what we do here, and this is for everybody, we find point of view. So what you found was her point of view is she's a helper. She sacrifices for people. She takes care of people. It's part of what she does. She wants to help younger kids, and like that's one of the things she wants to do. So when a friend's in trouble, she's going to figure out a way to help that friend the way she can. So you presented a solution that would help, and Emma, you were like hesitant because she's a perfectionist and doesn't want to make somebody feel bad, and I felt that. But Katie was like, "No, I got you." And so it was actually really powerful as a scene to watch Katie's character fight for you. even though you weren't willing to fight for yourself because of your own struggles with your parents and your own self worry about wanting everything to be perfect. Like, it was so fun to watch her do that for you, and then finally watch you say yes to it. And it was like my heart melted a little bit in that moment where you decided to say yes. And so, Katie, that's a great lesson for you, in that your character can have all kinds of cool things about them, and that's great. But the real thing that matters is that point of view, that really core to them. And if you can find that, then all you have to do is quickly come out with one of those, and the whole rest of the scene, you just continue as that. And Emma, like, how did you feel this time?
It was okay. It definitely wasn't. I didn't feel as good as I did last week. I think part of it was just that I like forgot a lot about the character. So like, but it felt pretty good because like I felt like I was just in character and like going with what she would say, not what I would say.
Yes, and I sense that. So the one thing you want to watch out for is in moments she will say no, right? But also realize the moments where we said yes. So I think you would have kept saying no and continued to like fight her on it. And the truth is, like, your character wants more than anything to get into college and wants to please her parents, right? So it's annoying your parents are making you do soccer, but now your friends presented a solution where you now look good, and you're all about looking good. And so I believe that she would say yes to that. And so watch for, and in any scene, there's going to be a point where usually you'll shift to yes. You'll want to shift to yes. And that was very truthful to go, yeah, I don't remember all of the stuff about this character. This is a different way of doing it. This is a lot of like what you would do, and this is purposeful, in a sketch. So in a sketch, what you would do is you write out the characters and you write things out. You create everything ahead of time, and then the actors come in and perform them. But you have to think of the characters and what they're like and put them in situations. So that's a lot of like what we're doing today. And so it's a very different type of improv, but I believe it's going to benefit us a lot when we get into just random open scenes if we can really understand the point of view, because that's all you need. Okay? Good job, girls. You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. Our next two performers here are going to be... Let's do Camden and Serenity, a.k.a. Quincy Shingle and Haley Smith.
Camden and Serenity, and who's Quincy Shingle?
Camden is Quincy Shingle, and Serenity is Haley Smith.
Haley
Hello,
Smith.
Serenity. Yep. We got Serenity here. Hello, Serenity. And we've got Camden. Hello, Camden.
Hi. Wait, am I supposed to be on here?
Yes, you are.
Oh, I'm
It's
sorry.
perfect.
Okay, so my live over on the YouTube, the sound is not working, so like I can't hear a thing that you guys are saying.
But do we look good?
Yes, you look fine.
Okay,
I
great.
love your Cardinals jerseys.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Did you see my freak out is the question that matters
Yeah.
now. Okay, cool.
What did you guys think of his freak out?
I'm pretty sure I hit my head on your mic.
Yeah, you definitely hit your head on my mic. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
I just have to say something. I have to leave a little bit early today.
Okay. No problem.
But I can stay for as long as you guys need.
You know what? We
Perfect.
read your mind. That's why.
we
you're
put you
going
second.
now.
I knew it. Joey knew it. We're like mind readers. So there you go.
Yeah.
Big
It
time.
was because you were on teen quarantine today. We just vibed it.
We vibed it. 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
So Camden, I decided that Quincy Shingle is the aunt of Haley Smith. Okay.
Okay.
So you're
see.
FaceTiming, and you guys FaceTime each other because you're really close, especially because they're different type of animals, but you both are animal lovers. Okay. You love hanging out down with the frogs and all the animals down by the bayou, specifically the frogs, but really all of them. And you are all about horses, Serenity. And so this is just one of those, you do like a weekly video call with your aunt, and you absolutely love it. You look forward to it so much. It's like your favorite thing as a 12-year-old that you get to do in the whole week is call your aunt who lives off on the bayou. And out there, also, I'm adding to it, you do have horses also, Camden. Like, you've got everything out there. You've got, your mom's got all of it. Okay? So you happen to be passionate about the frogs and stuff, but that's what it is. Okay? Does that make sense for you guys? So I'll do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Connecting to characters right now. Either one of you can start with an initiation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Action.
Well, howdy!
How are you doing?
I just missed you.
I miss you too. When can I come
Well-
back down?
Well, you can drive on over on that buggy that I gave you. Did you get it in the mail yet?
No, and I can't drive.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Maybe I'll come pick you up in my buggy. Also, I bought a new horse and I named him Toad.
Oh my god, when can I come ride him?
Yeah, well, I'll pick you up in my buggy. Maybe sometime this weekend after I'm done doing my bayou work. And we can go hop on Toad and ride off into the sunset.
Yay, I can't wait to meet Toad. Can I give him a bath?
Of course you can. He's pretty muddy.
Yay.
Yep. And my mother's doing fine. I know you weren't wondering, but just telling you.
That's nice. That's really nice. Okay, but back to Toad real quick. Like, what color is he?
Well, the reason I named him Toad is because he's a brownish dark green.
I've never seen a horse that color.
Yep, it's because I adopted him from it's kind of ghetto, to be honest. It was just three horses.
Oh, you broke her. You got her. All right,
Yep, there's 3 horses there. So
You've been
I'm gonna-
broken.
I'm going to cut it there for a second. I'm going to cut it there. We're going to talk about it.
Oh, just for a second?
I might come back. We'll see.
I got rid of the names.
Oh. Well, you got time. They're right over there for you.
Okay.
So, let's talk about this. How'd it feel?
It was fun.
it was really fun.
It was so fun. Serenity, I've never seen you give into a character that much. Like, you were given into it. You were 12. You were like a 12-year-old that just, like, got their first caffeine pill or, like, something. Like, they were just, like, they were, like, all energy. It was like you just got the greatest gift of all time is what happened. And you totally played into that, Camden, and continued the perspective of your character. So, what I want you to take from this, Serenity, is how much fun it was when you just totally gave in. I mean, you're playing a character that's very different from you. It's a kid, right? And you just gave in completely. You said, yeah, like the way you moved, like everything was so clear as to your age and who you were. So going into next week, or if we get into scenes later today, remember that if you come in strong with anything, whatever you decide, it's so much easier to do the improv. Because it's like, I made this decision. It's very clear who I am physically, vocally, and now you get to decide how we know each other, but it's very clear what type of person I am, right? And so then, Camden, going into like your character, I love just how much you loved your niece. Like, it was so cute. And then you just describing the animals, and like it was very cute. Just such a cute scene, and I could totally see this again. We get to play any age. I could see this actually happening, you know? I sent you a buggy. But I can't drive yet. Oh, darn it. I guess I'll have to come pick you up myself, you know? Like these little cute things that kept happening inside of the scene because we were saying yes to each other, and honestly, we were just listening and having fun. Did you guys want to keep going?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know you've got some good stuff going. You've got some good scene going when you know, okay, I want to continue this thing. I want to keep it rolling. And I'll tell you, as an audience, I wanted to see more. I wanted to see more. And I stopped because we were having so much fun that you broke, Serenity. It was like, oh, she got me, right? So the thing there that you can grow from as you keep doing this is the more you do really good improv, this is going to happen more and more and more to you. Because you're going to be opposite somebody who's giving, and you're going to feel how funny it is. And so I would start doing ahead of time already some exercises to help you stay in state. Like, Buddy, I Love You. Have you ever done that? Okay, so this works like this. You just grab somebody in your household or anybody, video somebody from class, whatever, and one of you says, Buddy, I love you, and the other one says, not today, friend. the buddy I love you person is trying to make the other one laugh. So I might be like, buddy, I love you. And you have to keep a totally straight face, like yours is already breaking, and go, not today, friend. And so what you'll do is you'll build up that muscle to be able to have control over when you laugh and when you don't. Okay? Good job, guys. Woo! I loved it. So next week we're going to be put on the spot. We're going to just go. Thank you, Camden, for sticking around, and we appreciate you guys. Woo! Good job.
Alrighty, we got
Addie.
Addie.
And let's see
Ooh.
here.
Addie and I are about to freak out.
Yeah, you are. Addie and let's
Addie
do
Addie
Hold on.
and
I had it written down.
who else is with Addie?
Riley. Addie and Riley. We appreciate you guys.
Addie!
Riley.
We did it!
She can't see you, remember?
We got him!
She can't see you, Joe. She's in here.
I can't.
We got him! Addie. Yes! Yes! Best defensive player in the draft. Let's go. I'm never gonna get over it.
Dude, I'm right there. I'm super psyched with you. Just
Dude, Riley is not joining.
she's trying. It's clear that she's trying.
Yeah,
Super, super hard.
we probably
Wow,
should have
Riley.
started with Riley.
Yeah, that was a mistake that I made.
Yeah, I thought I told you to start with Riley.
I told you that we needed to start with Riley, and then I forgot what I told you. Let's
yeah,
be
but then
honest with each other.
got
you
my
told
blanket.
me, then I agreed. So then it was my idea after I agreed.
Okay, well, however you want to take it, we forgot. So,
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
Joey, I grabbed my
Riley.
blanket.
right, I hear it. I hear it. She's
Joey, I
got the
grabbed my
audio.
blanket.
And there's the video. He's got his blanket too.
Yeah.
Yo, I got
Riley.
Pat P's signature on my
Yes.
hat.
All right, you got these two in front of you. They're already paired on there.
Alright,
No, they're not
bet.
quite. They're not paired on there, but it's
Biggity bet.
Riley as Emmy Scott, the 15-year-old TikTok influencer who's super famous, and this
Oh.
is perfect because we have
Is it EMMY or EMMIE?
EMM.
That's a character choice.
EMMY.
Y. All right.
Y.
EMMY Scott.
And we've got Addie as Olivia Ross, the
Oh, it's
14
OLYVIA.
OLYVIA, very specific. And
Good.
she's super spoiled. She's also on IG, an up and comer, and you both
200
are.
followers.
Yes, you both are into that world and super, super spoiled, both of you. So you've gotten spoiled for different reasons in a sense, but you know each other. You've been family friends forever. You both have wealthy families, and so you both are way into Instagram and TikTok. Riley just happens to be way more famous, but you guys both support each other a lot. Like Riley helps Addie, and like that's how that'll go. Okay. So I don't know why these two are on a conversation call together. I just know that they're two friends, and that's the case. So we're gonna find that out with a strong initiation from either of you. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action. Initiate.
You got more fans, and I'm like really excited for you. Just want to mention that. Just like I noticed.
I mean, I'm almost at like 250 now. That's crazy.
I know. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. It was really hard. I had to ask my mom about all of them.
Yeah. I mean, I could give you a shout out. I mean, but your mom, like, of course, would like have to look at that. Like, I know, but like, you know.
Yeah. Could you do that?
Yeah, no problem. You should come over like soon, and then we can make like a TikTok or something together. I don't know if you're allowed to because like your mom, you know. But yeah, that would be so fun.
That'd be so fun.
We should invite cute guys over and make a TikTok with them, and then have all the girls on like all of them get so jealous of us because like we have cute guys like over.
That'd be great. We should do that.
Okay, good.
I don't have
Addie,
enough of time.
there we go. There we go. So right now, Riley's sending a lot of stuff your way as far as like information about the social media and about stuff. You're saying yes, but you're not giving us new pieces of information. So when something's sent your way, you want to yes it, and then you want to and it. Okay? So let's go back to this last line, Riley, about the inviting the boys over and like making the other girls jealous. You want to say yes to that, and then you want to add a new piece of information we don't know. Okay? So we'll take it back from Riley's line and go from there.
We should invite like a ton of cute guys over, and then they'll get super jealous of us. The people on social media, like, oh my gosh, that'd be so fun.
We should. I mean, like, what's where's my head?
So then it's okay. So then you can add on top of that. It doesn't even have to do with the boys. You can just go, what else could we do? What other things could we do?
Okay. What else could we do?
No, you're going to throw out an idea, Addie. Any idea?
Oh, wait. Wow.
Yeah, that's an and, because now Riley would have to deal with your and.
Yeah, we could do that. We could also invite over, like, I don't know, we can invite over Nessa because, like, that'll get us more attention if we invite over Nessa.
Yeah, I mean, that would be fun. We could invite over, like, other people, too, though. And what if we were to have, like, a TikTok pool party and invite all the famous people and then just, like, get famous? Like,
I get so much attention. That'd be so fun.
yeah, I know.
So good. So see, Addie, that was a yes, but not an and.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah, that would be so fun. We would get so much attention. And what? Like, we need another piece of information from you that Riley can now deal with. Otherwise, what happens is you say yes to her, and then it goes right back on Riley to come up with information again. Right? So that would be so cool. Now something new. Okay, let's take it from your line, Addie.
Yeah. Could you invite Addison? Do you have her number?
Of course I have Addison's number. Like, but not Charlie, right? We wouldn't.
No, not Charlie.
We don't like her. But Addison's fine. And, I don't know what her name is. I just meet so many famous people, you know. But,
Dixie?
yeah, no, not her. I don't like her. She's related to Charlie.
Like, why do you not like Charlie?
I thought we both were in agreement on this because Charlie, like, tried to steal my, like, thunder, sparkle, thunder, like.
You got a good point. I forgot about that.
And she's gonna steal your fame, too. I mean, you would have so many more fans if it wasn't for Charlie.
Honestly, I'm so mad at her for that. Like, why does she have to do that?
That scene. Okay, good. So see, now, Addie, we got it rolling. Now the scene's going. Yeah. We're bouncing off each other. So the huge lesson here is whenever someone sends something our way, yes, we agree with it. We say yes to it. But then always we have to add something new to the scene. We've got to say, all right, now that that's the case, what can I add? What new piece of information? Because as an audience, we're dying for that next thing. We don't want to hear anything that goes backwards. We want something that takes us forward into something new. So then when we got into the Charlie conversation, we got to add back and forth why we don't like Charlie together. Like, and that was fun. That was funny. Okay? And then you brought up the other influencers. I don't know why you didn't bring up Brian Sweeney. That was weird, but like there's all kinds of other influencers. Thank you.
Brian Sweeney's always invited.
Yeah. Oh, okay, good. Awesome. Sweet. But seriously, really good. How'd you feel about your character, Riley?
I don't like my character.
Okay. Did you like playing the character?
Not really.
You did it really well. You did it really well for someone who didn't like the character. So where did it come from then?
Well, I didn't know, like, who to be last time. And then I don't know, it annoys me now.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. That character, you found their point of view. And honestly, I don't like that character either. I don't like that person. I don't like that human being as a human being. I'm like, oh my gosh, that person is so mean and rude, and I would never want to hang out with them. However, the character as a character is really funny, especially when you pair it with a character like Addie's, who's also, for different reasons, crazy bratty. So we can also get into other things outside of TikTok too, and outside of influencing, and you'd find out like Addie's character like is a crazy shopper as well, and spending money like crazy, and these other things we have in common. But you'll get to create plenty more characters, so don't worry, you don't have to bring this one back. You won't actually, because it's improv. But the cool thing is you really did develop a character that I saw you as. I saw you as that character and believed you as that character. And so when we jump into new characters next week, whatever you do, pick one point of view, because all yours was, same deal, honestly, bratty. You were entitled. It was for a different reason. It was because you were TikTok famous, but you were entitled, right? Addie has parents who were super rich, so she was entitled. you both came from a perspective of entitlement. So because of that, we fit, and they both had 2 different ideas. Okay, good work. And way to be on time, Riley. Proud of you. Keep it up.
Thanks.
Woo! Yeah, girl. All right. We're going to go to our next 2 here. Joey, we're going to pop over to our next 2.
He was distracted by me, Brian.
It's okay. I noticed.
All
And
right,
the
who you
draft.
got?
We've talked about it. And the draft.
What draft?
The draft. The football draft.
Was it draft?
There's a draft. It's real life. Our next 2 are going to be Zach and Hudson.
Did you just swipe yourself into the?
He did swipe himself in.
He's like, wait a minute, they want to see me. I'm
It's like
the
a-
money.
Yeah, this is the screen. That
this is
you're
the
on.
live, yeah.
Right, but where
What's
are
up,
they?
guys?
Where
He's bringing him in right now, I
who's
think.
that?
Well, you have to tell me who to bring.
I
in.
did.
You just did.
Oh, I didn't hear.
Hudson and Zach.
Hudson and Zach. All right, sounds good.
Hudson and
Very good.
Zach.
Well, I don't see either one of them. Wait,
Right there.
Hudson's right there.
I don't see Zach.
Where did Zach go? All right, we'll do Hudson and we'll do Sophia.
Hudson and Sophia. All right. Oh, Zach's
What's up,
there.
Hudson?
Zach
Oh, Zach's
just
back.
made it.
Zach's
All
back.
right, Zach
All right.
just made
What's
it.
up, Hudson? What's up, man? How you doing?
So,
He said sup.
Cool.
You guys speak
All
the
right.
same
I
language.
didn't know that you said the draft was today.
what's up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that
draft
was
is
very nice.
today.
It's tomorrow, Joey.
No,
That was
it's
very
today. I
Hence
feel
the
like you're
Cardinals.
playing a trick on me.
Ah, that's why he was doing it, because he's wearing the Cardinals shirt.
We got Simmons.
Let's go,
Again?
Simmons.
We got the guy
Yeah.
you
We
wanted?
got Simmons.
We
the
got
best
Simmons.
player in the
The
draft.
guy you wanted?
He dropped, yeah. He dropped.
Boys, how do you
Why do you
feel
think
about Simmons?
Why do you think the lights are red in here? Let's
Honestly,
go Cardinals,
Simmons-
baby.
Can like literally be a football.
Wow, hurtful. Okay, Zach, what
Yeah.
character name did you come up with?
I was thinking something along the lines of Chad, but like then I was just
Chad.
I don't know.
No, I like
What do
it,
you
dude.
think?
Don't judge your choices. Chad, what's Chad like? Just give me a quick synopsis
Chad,
of
well,
Chad.
I mean, like think about what a Chad. He's like a jock. He's super just.
Just Chad. His name's
Freaking-
just Chad.
it's
Sure.
Chad. It's
No, he literally has no last name. It's just Chad,
just Chad.
and then
I'm gonna
And-
call him
and your last
just
name.
Chad.
All right, so just Chad is like the jock dude. Hudson, what's your character's name?
Tom.
Wow, you guys are.
What'd you
very
come up with?
creative.
Tom.
He said Tom.
Tom? What's his
Yeah.
last name?
I have to come up with like hummus and pita chip.
Do you have one or no? Just Tom?
Yeah, I'll just go with Tom right now.
All right. What's Tom,
Tom
like?
Jerry.
What did you imagine?
He's like a dad, and he just does everything a dad does. It's like, or a stereotype of dad. He carries around like a measuring tape everywhere. He like
It's a good wall.
This is perfect. Okay.
knocks on wood. He's like, that's oak and all that stuff.
All right. This is Tom and Chad. Tom, perfect. Chad is Tom's son. Okay. And this is a father-son conversation of some kind. Tom, you are you're video chatting your son Chad because he's out of state on a big for a big football game. Okay, so you're just videoing him on that. Okay, so you're just connecting with him, just talking to your son, basically checking in on him. He's about to go to a big game the next day, or this weekend. They're just there early, and you're gonna fly in, obviously, because you're Tom, and you're his dad. So let's see what happens in this scene. You guys are gonna start with a strong initiation that lets us know what you're talking about, because that's what we don't know. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up,
Hello,
Dad?
son. Can you hear me?
Hey. Yeah. No. Can you hear me?
Yep. Can you hear
All
me?
right, good. Yeah. No. I think you got it. You're doing it. Maybe take a little step back. I can see you.
Forward.
See too much of you. So what's the big deal? Why are you calling me? I'm about to start a game.
I just want to see what you're doing.
Okay. Well, I'm not really doing much. Just waiting for everybody to get called out. To be honest, you're kind of like interrupting one of the coach's speeches. Like, it's embarrassing, and he's looking at me. So, like, can we make this quick?
Can you tell him to just give us a second just to like talk or something like that?
Yeah, just no, yeah. You're just gonna give me a second. Okay, thank you, coach. Yeah, okay. What's up?
So, how's your day?
You know, it's pretty nerve-wracking, and it's pretty you know, embarrassing now that you're calling me at
Why is
a
that?
really important time. Because, Dad, we're about to start a game.
They can wait. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, they can wait. Okay, yeah, great. Yeah, no, they can wait. Not like we've been training all year for this. No, they can wait. All right. Well, this has been great. I look forward to seeing you in a couple of months. I'm gonna hang up the call because I gotta go.
Why is that?
Dad, you gotta be. There's a game that we've been training for all year. Are you serious? Are you deaf?
Nope.
Did you call him Chad?
Who did I call? Who,
I
Dad?
don't think so. Maybe.
Did you say Dad or Chad?
I said Dad.
Oh, I thought he called Hudson Chad.
That's okay. I'll stop there anyway. How's it
Chad
feel,
and
boys?
Dad.
How's it feel?
I kind of like it. I kind of like the situation that we're in.
Okay, yeah. So I had given a little much, but so we went outside of my direction, but then I liked it, actually. I liked it. How'd you feel, Hudson?
I just kind of felt lost in it. I didn't really know what to do.
Okay, so you called in his dad, right? So what ended up happening is, what kind of dad do you think you ended up being?
Just like not good at technology and stuff.
I loved that choice. I thought that choice was
good.
so funny. That was so funny, because I cannot tell you, like, I'll use my mom as an example, right?
Oh
Love
my
mom.
goodness.
She's in our improv class, and every week there's been a trouble with technology for her, and it's hard. You know, it's hard for somebody to figure out that stuff. And so watching the dad like try and figure it out, and you have patience with him for a second, was really funny to me. So then what needed to happen is we needed to have a reason for the call, right? So why was the dad calling? That's what was missing here. It was some specific reason. So he goes, well, why are you calling me, Dad? You know, what was his energy there?
He's like kind of trying to rush me.
That's right. That's right. Why are you calling me, Dad? You know, like it kind of gave me the vibe that you guys don't have an awesome relationship. You know, it was all in the nonverbals. Is that where you were going, Zach?
Yeah.
So he said that now. He's gone, what do you want, Dad? So now let's take it back and let's go from there. What does Dad want? Why are you calling? You're the dad who for some reason doesn't have a good relationship with your son. You're not going to the game that he's about to do for some reason. Don't know why. We're going to find out. Okay? And literally, while you're doing this call, Hudson, you could be measuring stuff. Because that's the kind of guy you are, right? You could be doing other things also, like just with space work. And just have a reason that you were calling your son. That's all. Okay? All right, let's take it back from why you calling me, Dad.
All right. All right. So why are you calling me right now? I'm about to be in the game. What's up?
I just wanted to see when you're gonna, come visit me and all that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, you know what Grandpa always says, just don't visit your father.
Grandpa's dead.
It's precisely my point. Can't, because he's dead. No point.
Okay, good. So that was a weird ad there. Did you get stuck, Zach?
Yeah, I was confused because like I didn't know where to go with the grandpa thing, but I did go somewhere.
But
and
before you did.
That's the best answer.
So it totally did go somewhere.
But I did go somewhere. So
when something gets thrown out like that, Zach, like or Hudson, then you have to deal with it, right? So saying Grandpa's dead is okay, but instead, that's now true. So Grandpa said the thing about the dad, so then you justify it. You're like, yeah, well, I bet he regrets that because we didn't spend time together and now he's dead. You know? Because that's what Zach basically stated, is that Grandpa said that. But let's take it even back before Grandpa. I don't think the Grandpa line really fit. And here's why. I think there was something deeper that was coming, and I think there was just like a wait, right? So go back, and when are you going to visit me? Let's take it from that line.
So, when are you gonna visit me?
Just be super honest, Zach. Be super honest.
All right, listen. You've been asking me this for a while, and I'm tired of telling you lies. I don't want to visit you, Dad. It's just I got caught up in all of this. Are you kidding? That's it. This is the best me right now. I'm with my team. What's that?
I said leave it there, Zach. So you don't want to throw too much at Hudson? That's enough to just go, I'm just not going to, like, hang out with you, Dad. I don't want to. You've asked me a bunch of times. I'm not going to lie to you. I just don't want to.
Okay.
Because that's a bomb, right?
Yeah.
That's a big thing to drop in a scene. And now we're going
really wish I had a bomb sound effect.
We'll add it. That was so good. So now you add on to that, right? So you leave it at that. So he's just now told you as a dad, he goes, or as a son, I just don't want to. Right? How do you deal with that, Hudson?
Well, we could see what your mother thinks about this. But you know what? I see how it's gonna be.
Yeah, it is. That's how it's been for the past 10 years, Dad. So, yep.
Well, you're really gonna treat your old man like this, huh?
Yeah, you know what? I am, because you've treated me like crap again for the past 10 years. So it's time for a little bit of your taste of your own medicine, you know?
How have I treated you bad?
You're trying to make up for lost time, man. You never visited me or my brothers or my sisters. You're always gone. And now that I've made it in the NFL and I'm playing against top-rated athletes, having the best time of my life. Now you want to come? You want to come be in my life? Why?
Well, we got a steady income now, so now I just thought that was the time. And
yeah, steady income. God, this is exactly why I don't want to be with you, because all you're interested in, yeah.
Scene. Very good work. Very good. Could you guys feel the difference?
Yeah, definitely.
This is a serious scene, right? I mean, people go through this. So we're working towards, and being online has not changed this goal, towards plays. So Hudson, you played perfectly into the jerk dad. And here's what's cool, Hudson. That wasn't your original idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your original idea was just this dad who's sort of like handy with stuff and does his thing. And then something got dropped in a scene from the other person, and you then had to deal with it. And you said yes to it, and you became that guy. And then it was fun to watch, because it was so entertaining to see these two people really live life. To see Zach wanting to, like, the hurt, honestly, of wanting to have his dad in his life but doesn't. And then you sneaking back in at this point that now he's successful. And then you just dropped it on him. You're like, well, I just thought this would be a good time, you know? And then we get a huge laugh there. Joey threw the laugh track down, right?
The money.
So very good work, guys. It's really about listening. It's about building upon that thing. And Hudson, going back, it just came down to you just saying the one idea. It came to you taking a moment and then saying that one thing of why you're calling. And then as soon as you said that, then Zach knew what to deal with. And then Zach didn't want to leave. Zach knew exactly what he needed to say. And then we were able to build the scene from there. It's all about transparency. That's why those initiations are so big. That's why we're talking about them tonight. Okay? Good work, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Woo. All right, we've got Brooklyn. Brooklyn coming in next.
Well, you killed the sound effect.
I did.
You killed it.
I did.
Killed.
And is Sophia back? Did she get her in or no?
No. It looks like Ella's here, though.
All right, throw Ella in.
hasn't gone. Ella, don't.
Hello, Brooklyn.
Hi.
Brooklyn, what is the name of the character you came up with?
Stacy.
Stacy, and what's Stacy like?
Is it Stacy or Stacie?
Really?
It's important.
Why?
It's important.
So what's Stacy like? What did you imagine Stacy as?
I don't know.
You
Not
know
sure?
the way you spell someone's name.
What is she?
very
How old is she?
12.
12, okay. And what's Stacy like to do for fun? No wrong answers. What comes to your mind? Let your creative juices flow.
Do crafts.
She does crafts. I love that. Okay, great. So you have an older sister whose name is Maddie. Maddie went to college at NYU. Okay. I changed one thing, Ella, for you. I don't like her going to law school. Because I don't think that character would have the work ethic to do what you have to do. So she's studying like communications or just something like some just basic deal. So basically this is your call to your little sister. You miss your little sister, so you guys call each other once a week to just check in and spend time together, okay? Brooklyn, this is your favorite part of the week. As like a young little 12-year-old, Stacy gets so excited to get on the phone with her sister. It's like the thing she looks forward to all week. And the same thing with you, Ella. So you know what type of character you are. You know the way that you are. However, you love your sister. You absolutely love your sister. And so you love when you get to have these calls together. And so you can share stuff about New York. Like you can go wherever. And we'll go from there. Okay? You guys ready?
Wait, so where is she right now?
She's in New York City.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're back in wherever your hometown is. And you guys call each other once a week. Because she went away for college. Okay? Cool. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. I'll start again. Ella. Both of you guys initiate. So this is it. Initiations are so huge, right? So we're on this phone call. We're sisters. One of you is going to get super excited and just say hi to the sister. So her name, again, your younger sister, Brooklyn, is Stacy. And for you, Brooklyn, your older sister's name is Maddie. Stacy and Maddie. Okay? Start again. Right at the initiation, I want you to go with energy. This is the best part of your week. Best part, Ella. Best part. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action. Go.
Hi, I missed you. I missed you so much, Stacy.
How's college?
It's so great. I don't know. It's fun, but like, I don't like the work part, but otherwise it's fun.
Wait, it froze.
I'll give it a second. It's okay.
Oh, sorry, it froze.
Let me know when it comes back.
Oh, yeah, now.
It's back?
Yeah.
Okay, so now look at her there. And she said, I love college except for the school part. Like, except for the work. Okay?
Okay.
What does your character think about that?
Yeah, work sucks.
Yeah, but at least we got parties. We got
Yeah,
fun.
that's the only good part.
I don't know. NY is fun. Just don't like the work. It's like they're making us slaves, and it's so annoying. I hate doing work. I just like to party.
Yeah, there's no point.
Yeah, there really isn't, to be honest.
Tell her about how your school is making you do stuff, Brooklyn.
My
Like, make it up.
my school's making me do stuff.
Ask her about it, Ella.
Well, how bad is it? 'Cause I bet it's not as bad as mine.
Well, I'm not really doing it, so.
Tell her you miss her, Ella.
What?
Tell her you really miss her.
I really miss you. I can't wait to visit you. I'm gonna visit you soon. Hopefully.
Same.
So good. Add on top of that, Brooklyn. So she tells you she's going to visit you. What do you want to know? If it's you and you've got an older sister, they go, I want to visit you. What do you want to know?
Are you dating anyone?
No. Ron keeps playing over and over again.
Boys.
He calls me all the time, and yet every time I go to one of his fraternity's parties, he's always with another girl. He wants me so bad. I can feel it.
Yeah, yeah. So you realize now, Ella, you said something to your sister that doesn't make sense to her. So now you look at her and you got to justify.
Well, like, I mean, we talk all the time, and yeah, we're really close, but like, he's not opening up to me. It's really annoying.
Do you like him?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he likes me too. But he just, won't tell me. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
Ask her back, Ella.
Do you have your eye on anyone? 'Cause I know you do.
No.
That's not true. That's not. Spill the beans.
Wait, what did you say? Sorry. I can hear you.
So pause. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If we use it, that's a part of the scene now. It's so funny if you use it. If you're like, hello, are you there? Right? And it just organically, accidentally happens. And if we realize that, we just listen, we be patient, and then we respond. Right? So then she's like, hello, and you're like, and then Ella's like, I said, do you like anyone? And you're like, no. I said no. I don't like boys. You know? And then we just deal with that. The lag becomes a part of the scene the same way that Hudson came straight into the camera and it meant something. Like, right, it means something. So if a lag happens or something like that, use it. Use it as a part of the scene. Okay, good. I'll cut it there. How'd it feel, girls?
It felt normal. It felt like she was my sister.
Okay, what about for you, Brooklyn?
Good.
Good. It was a little hard at the beginning, right? But then what happened is you started to listen a little more and have a little more fun. So again, when we get on the same page and we get excited together, then it's fun to watch. Like, just seeing you smile, Brooklyn, made Ella smile because it's a little sister, right? So sometimes all it takes is just giving the other person energy and sending energy back to the other person. Like, we don't have to have necessarily the right answers. And then I love when you threw in the boys thing. What about boys? You know? Like, just throwing something out there to find out something that you would ask your sister about college. And that's the idea. You just imagine yourself as sisters and go, what would I say if my sister's all the way in college? What would I want to know? And then you got to listen, Ella, and go, okay, if I have a 12-year-old little sister, how am I going to explain this to her? What am I going to say to my 12-year-old sister to help her understand what's going on in my life without giving her too much information? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good build, guys. Good build. And I wanted to see more of her brattiness that we found last. Not even brattiness, that that we called it dumb blonde type, that like very stereotypical, like, yeah, you know, like, and I just don't get it. Like, I would love to see, because that was kind of a core of her. Like, don't lose your voice. The voice you created for her was so funny. Okay? All right, good job, guys. Woo! Let's bring everybody back in.
Alrighty, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's my song. It's called Here We Go.
Here we go is what it's called?
Yeah. I'm gonna mute all.
Everyone's gonna get muted on their way in.
Muted on the way in. Riley's still waiting, 'cause she's not taking very long.
It takes a second for Riley's. All right.
Alrighty, everyone. I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world.
That's how Katie
eh?
was doing there, and I got into it. I was like, hey,
Waiting
nice
on
guitar.
this for a while now.
All right. So let's find out here. What did we take out of the scenes today? We watched a bunch of the scenes. We got to watch some of the characters it developed. Some of us are tired. Stop yawning, Hudson. It's contagious. What did we take out of today? Yeah. Katie. 1 second. All right, Katie.
I learned that you have to be really open to like perspective and to open the point of view of the character in order to have things like flow naturally.
Yes, and I would.
She said perspective.
I love perspective. Perspective is my word, and I would totally practice different perspectives and point of views this week, like tons. Because next week, I just want to get into scenes with having to have no preparation whatsoever. Okay, good. Let's jump over here to Emma, please, Joey.
Alrighty.
Jump over to Emma.
Emma Schwartz.
Joey will let you know when you're unmuted.
You're unmuted.
Okay.
I was basically gonna say the same thing, like find your point of view and like go with it and just trust what you think they would say.
Love that. Awesome. I like the trust part, you know? It's so important. That is truly the foundation of improv. To look and go, no matter what happens, I trust that you've got my back. I trust that you're going to support my ideas, and if I get stuck, you're going to help me. It's huge. And especially over this medium, like it's hard. Like when I can look you right in the eyes and we're right next to each other, it's like easy. Like still challenging, but it's a lot easier. In this format, it's like I'm not even in the same room as you, and yet I still have to trust you fully with improv. It's challenging, but it can be really powerful. So cool. What else? Anybody else? Takeaways from today? Yeah, let's jump over to Hudson, please.
Hudson Munger.
And
You're
Joey will let
unmuted.
you know when you're... Yep, go ahead.
Like to establish what you're doing at the start of the scene.
Yes, so for everybody, and this was a big theme today, this is initiation. Initiations are so key to improv. So every time we do a scene, we need to have a positive, strong initiation that we come in with. Basically what that means is it frames the other person as to who they are to us and what is happening in this scene. If I start off and I'm just like, hey, how are you? Like, that doesn't give us any information. If I start off and I go, I heard you didn't get into Harvard, and I'm talking to Emma's character, it's like, boom, I just dropped a huge piece of information on her that she now has to deal with and figure out. She now knows she wanted to get into Harvard, she didn't get into Harvard. Now we deal with that together and figure out what our relationship is. But right off the bat, without even thinking about it, I got 3 of those things done, right? Or 2 out of the 3 done. Good. Anybody else? Cool. So this is another thing I'm going to throw at you guys, actually, with initiations as a homework assignment. I'm going to send it to last night's class because I didn't even think about it until you guys just brought it up. But one of the best things you can do with initiations, plan some out. Write some out. Like, what would be a really good initiation that I would be psyched to be in a scene with? Like, honestly, Emma, if I was in a scene with someone and they said, I heard you didn't get into Harvard, I'm so sorry, I would be like, yes. Because they totally gave me so much to work with in one sentence. I now know so much about my character. I know so much about, like, what my character wants and all that, like, in just one sentence. So if you guys can start writing out initiations this week just for fun, ones that you would be excited to be a part of, and ideally your initiation tells you who you are, where you are, and what you're doing, at the very least 2 out of the 3. okay? And make a list of those. And seriously, ones like 5, 10, 15, 20 of them that you would be psyched to be in a scene with. And next week, probably what will happen is naturally one of those will come to your mind or something similar to those because you were thinking about what kind of initiation you would like to have. Okay? Cool. All right. Good. Any questions from you guys? No? Okay, how many do we have here? 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. Well, I'd like to close it for a couple things. We're gonna do
Brooklyn's in there, but she doesn't have video.
She doesn't have video. Video.
Just so you know.
Okay. Hi, Brooklyn with no video. Hi, Brooklyn with video.
There we go.
Okay. Joey is going to do his famous dance creator that we're going to add to it. I don't think he'll rap, you know, but one day we'll get him to rap on camera.
It's not happening.
Come on, man. Come on.
No.
Everybody wants to. Everybody wants
I don't.
Katie's got a guitar back there.
I don't think that's
so
true. I think you're putting things into their head.
It's gonna happen. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a dance creator, and then I want to close with just letting you guys just go ahead and connect and hear about your weeks and sort of like just connect basically. And next week, again, here's what we're gonna do. Everybody get into the Zoom at least 15 minutes early if you can. 15 minutes early is when we'll pull it up. So start jumping in, and I want to just start doing scenes next week, and I want to rapid fire some scenes. I want to get in, and ideally I'll get everybody in a scene twice. That's what I'd like to do next week. So that's the plan. Any other questions? All right, we're going to get some energy up because y'all look tired, and that's not cool, man. I want to give you some energy. Joey's going to play the game with you. He's going to sit in the chair, and he'll dance with you because it's one of his favorite things, I know.
I am?
You are.
I am?
Do you want to?
I was going to just play with the soundboard.
Nah, you're going to do it.
All right. All right.
Joey misses you.
He's convinced me.
I've convinced him. And then we will hang out at the end.
Oh, there goes my headphones. There goes my headphones.
Call out a couple people.
Alrighty. Who's ready? Cool.
You ready?
Love it. Yeah, of course I'm ready. I'm always ready. Here we go.
Ready.
I everybody unmute the whole person or no?
No. Alright, Zach, start us off. Give us the name of a dance that does not exist.
That does not exist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Made up.
So should I just like call it a name? Like.
Yeah, like just make something up.
And then the whole class will have to do it.
And then the whole class has to do it. And if you don't do it and you don't go full out, I will pin your video and you will be the only one that everyone sees. So don't do that to yourself.
Okay. Alright. There's no music? I can hear music.
There's music, but you gotta give the name.
Right. You give the name, Zach.
Zach, I will move on to you in 3,
name. I thought, okay.
2, 1.
Leprechaun.
Everybody do the leprechaun. Alright, we'll take it over to Serenity. Serenity, what you got?
Do the Timmy T dance.
The Timmy T. Ella, where is your dance? I'm pinning your video. Ella's getting pinned. Now everybody can only see Ella because she's done this to herself. Alright. Emma, go ahead and give us a dance.
The water bottle.
The water bottle. Everybody do the water bottle. Ella, if you participate, I'll unpin your video. What? You can't see anybody because I pinned your video because you weren't dancing. Everybody do it. Water bottle.
Oh, you're supposed to make up your own based on the name.
Make it up.
You're supposed to make up a dance based on the name of the dance.
Alright, Hudson, give us a dance, bro.
The camera.
The camera. Everybody do the camera.
I felt my music.
Katie, give us a dance.
So, we have an older sister.
Katie! Give us the name of a dance.
She's muted.
She's muted? What? Brian? You had one job, Brian. Katie, I'm so sorry. What is it?
The watermelon.
The watermelon. Everybody do the watermelon. Zach just gave up and did orange justice. All right, last one. Let's see who wants it. Raise your hand. Who wants it? Come on. All right, Riley, go ahead.
The otter pop.
Everybody do the otter pop. I only eat otter pops when I'm swimming, so I just do this.
I had an otter pop today.
I'm having an otter pop right now.
RB Sweens, back to you, my guy.
Ah! No.